What is up guys, Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny 2. Now in our video today we're taking a look at what is probably the fastest exotic farm we've had in Destiny 2. It's available right now, so in this video we're going to break this down and show you exactly how. Now if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a rating down below, that super helps me out here on the channel. And if you are new around here and want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content, be sure to hit subscribe as well. But without further delay guys, let's jump into the video. Now last season saw the introduction of the Conqueror title, and alongside this we had 6 new Ordeal Nightfalls. These were at a brand new difficulty for that season, and by completing all 6 of those you granted access to the Conquerors Hill. Now this season is no different, we have a new Conquerors Hill to go after, and with that 6 brand new Ordeal Nightfalls. We have a brand new one this week, and as you can see Grandmaster is available as of the 21st of July with a power level of 1100, so it's going to take a little bit of grinding to get up to power to face that challenge. Now whilst the Grandmaster versions aren't available right now, the Master versions most definitely are, and these are 1080 in power, and if you have a fire team together you have a good chance of getting common pieces of exotic gear as well as enhancement prisms. Now if you aren't able to get a fire team, you can most definitely still run this on the legendary difficulty. It's just the rewards themselves may be a bit more uncommon than the master version itself. Now if you want to give yourself the best chance of getting exotic loot as well as some of those high-end upgrade materials, be sure to check out Bungie's LFG channels on their website. I'll leave a link to that in the video description below. You can most definitely find some strong teams to help you through the master version of this activity. Now what makes this the fastest exotic farm in Destiny 2 is the fact that this week's Nightfall Ordeal is the Lake of Shadows. This is infamously known as the shortest strike in Destiny 2. You can complete the normal version in around 4 to 4.5 minutes, but with the Nightfall Ordeal and especially the master version, you'll have a few mission modifiers equipped. Now these are Denial, where Taken Vandals summon their shields significantly more than often. You also have to bear with champions such as Unstoppables and Overload champions. On the master version you'll have Attrition, where regeneration is greatly impaired. Defeating enemies will create wells of light for you to collect to regen your health. And one of the other main modifiers to contend with is Match Game, where enemy shields are highly resistant to all unmatched elemental damage. Now the key part to getting the best opportunity to get exotic loot at the end of your Lake of Shadow runs is by getting a platinum medal for defeating the champions as you progress through the Nightfall. Now there are many Unstoppable and Overload champions as you work your way through, so be sure to make sure you have the weapon mods that you need in order to disrupt those particular champions. Now in terms of class recommendations, we were running one of each class, a Hunter, Titan and a Warlock. I was running Thunder Crash initially, later switching to a Titan Bubble, but by having a Well of Radiance, a Titan Bubble and the Tether from the Hunter, you have great support capabilities for you and your fire team, allowing you to have extra damage resistance but also deal additional damage. Now in terms of weapon recommendations, you do have to bear in mind that Match Game is active, so having a good team composition with your weapons is key to success with these Nightfall Ordeals. Now I was running a Spare Rations with an Unstoppable mod and also a Last Hope sidearm with a Overload mod equipped. And in my heavy slot I was alternating either between Anarchy, which is great for continuous damage against champions, or my just in case sword with a Relentless Strike Whirlwind Blade roll. Now most of the shields throughout this strike are either arc or solar, especially for the knights as you approach them on the bridge. Those solar shields do cause a few issues. There is one void shield for the wanted target on the bridge, so be sure to have at least one void weapon or a void grenade available to take that shield out. Now a few other weapons that my fire team were using that were very effective were Devil's Ruin. Sidearms are very strong this season, particularly with some of the mods that are available, and being solar, it was very powerful at taking off the solar shields as well as dealing continuous damage to those knights and champions. So be sure to dust off your Devil's Ruin if you haven't been using it already. It's super effective for the Nightfall Ordeal this week. And 2 final shout outs go to Falling Guillotine and Witherhoard. These are 2 immensely powerful weapons at the moment for various reasons, most notably because not only are they very good anyway, but they are slightly bugged, which do mean they can deal additional damage and make defeating bosses and champions a little bit of an easy task. So if you have these in your fire team, then they'll be super beneficial and help you deliver those fast and effective runs. Now with my fire team from LFG, we were averaging between 8 and 9 minutes as a Grandmaster Nightfall Ordeal run, which is very fast when you consider you have to take out multiple champions as you're working through it. Now once you take out the final Overload champion at the end, you are in the final boss room, and this boss can be melted very easily. If you combine a Titan Bubble with a Well of Radiance and you have multiple swords, this boss doesn't last very long and it will result in a very fast end to your Nightfall Ordeal. And once you've taken out the boss, there'll be a few waves of ads that will spawn in, but this is just a matter of time until the mission complete screen pops up, and you'll get a combination of Unbought engrams, Enhancement Prisms, Ascendant Shards, Exotics, and any enhanced weapon mods if you have any outstanding at the moment. So whether you need to use the matchmaking options that the game has available on the lower difficulties, or whether you can pre-make your fire team with either clan friends or as part of the Bungie LFG to jump into the higher difficulties, this week is the best opportunity and the fastest opportunities that you've probably had to be able to farm out not just exotics, but also high-end upgrade materials for this season. So be sure to make the most of it, guys, whilst it's available. So there we have it. That's going to wrap up the video for today. Let me know in the comment section below how you get on, what exotics you get, and whether these drop as high stat rolls and improve on your armor builds this season. If you have enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a rating down below. That super helps me out here on the channel. And if you are new around here and want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content, be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always, guys, but I will catch you all again very soon.